Hey, who knows what the internet connection's like? It's going to be choppy, not choppy, chop, chip, chop, chip, tip, top, toe, toe. Yeah, how's it going, guys? Just going to bamble and ramble till we get a few people in here. We got Dan and Nicole coming in. It's a fucking special treat. Indeed. Got to text Dan the link to the stream. We're going to pull it on while we, I don't know. Cool though. I like that a lot about it. Good. Things are smooth. Things are smooth and good. You think about it. Think about it like that. Think about the if you think about things like that. It's hard for me to multitask and talk to you guys at the same time. The brain doesn't work very well. So anyways, I'm gonna find the link to this on my phone. Go to my channel. I uploaded some videos today about leaf blowers. You guys might like it. Yeah, about leaf blowers and blowing leaves. That's what I get into. I don't get into law very much. I don't get into spirituality. I don't get into occult hermetic knowledge at all. I don't like any of that stuff. What I like is leaf blowers. Leaf blowers is where it's at. Some people get into melted buildings. Some people get into the stars. They like the stargaze. Some people like to crunch numbers, and calculate, and add numbers and subtract them and shit. I don't get into any of that shit. I get into leaf blowers. I think leaf blowers is where it's at. I don't know what you guys are not seeing. You're not hearing, blowing. You're not smelling. You're not sniffing it. You don't catch the drift. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm just bambling while I grab this link here for Dan. I'm gonna send Dan the link, and then him and Nicole are gonna come on, and they will regale us with their presence. We gotta miss them. A lot of my audience is from the Paul Unslaved stream. Proper instruction motivates people, and Dan and Nicole came on there, and Dan and Nicole. All right, I gotta put a link in here. I gotta put the link in chat so that I can grab that and send it to Dan. Yeah, this isn't the stream. This is the pre-stream. This is just for people to come in. I don't know if anyone's gonna come in. I don't know what the audio quality is. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that link that I just shared. Grab it off of YouTube. I'm gonna grab it off of YouTube. Let's see what this sounds like. Grab it off of YouTube. I'm gonna grab it off of YouTube. Let's see what this sounds like. Grab it off of YouTube. I'm gonna grab it off of YouTube. Let's see what this sounds like. Off of You've entered some sort of matrix. That was gonna get weird if I let that keep going. I don't know what happened there. I need some sort of mandala flower. All right, so I'm going to copy this link here. I'm going to text this to Dan. StreamYard link. All right. I'm going to text Dan the StreamYard link. YouTube link was enough because he could have clicked on the thing. So we'll see if he shows up or not. It's going to be interesting. Will Dan show up or not? We got some people here, though. We got 420 Wild 420. What's up? He's hi, Brian, but he said it in that high, like smoking weed high. Yeah, I'm off the RSO, baby. No smoking the weeds because I don't know what's in that weed we smoke. But you know what I do know? You know what's hard to manipulate? Where's that? Oh, God. Don't tell me I lost it. Oh, I was paranoid. I lost it. The RSO, baby. Look, that's a syringe. You don't shoot it. You don't shoot it in. You eat it. You eat it. It's RSO, the glory of God. Look at that. Eat a tiny bit. Size grain of rice. You put on your finger and you eat it. It tastes wonderful. It makes me feel wonderful. And it's medicine from God because my brain's broken a little bit from being traumatized all my life. That's all right. We got God. We coming out of it. It's all for a reason. It's a test. It's a nice little test we got here going on in life, even though it's slavery and genocide, as Paul Unslaved says. It's even though the worst time to be alive ever, it's also the greatest time to be alive. Isn't that ironic? Look at those blue eyes on this guy. Who is this guy? I'm not. Is that narcissistic? I'm just looking at the screen. I see some blue eyes. I don't know what you people are looking at. But he says 5 out of 5. Nice. What do you think on getting a job blow leaving or leave blowing? I mean, dude, I was recently open to wash dishes. Blow some leaves. I mean, dude, honestly, I'll be open to anything, bro. But I got a job right now. I gotta go to a job. I went to a job this morning, and then I got a job. This stream ain't gonna be that long because I gotta go to a job. I got a job. I work. Make pretty good money actually. So yeah, I probably won't. I don't know. Probably won't be leaf blowing anytime soon for a job, but I could be wrong. Who knows? I made some RSO. Fuck yeah, dude. I want to learn how to make it. I eat it too, he says. Made it myself. He said mad at myself, but I believe that's made it. I bet leaf blowing be easy. Yeah. Bet leaf blowing be easy, he says. Yeah. He said bet easy. He's drunk. He's smelling words. He's typed. He's excited. He's typing it out very fast. All right. So I don't know if I'm going to call Dan because he can't seem to fucking click links and he's hesitating. He's embarrassed. He's got a settlement. Dan's fucked. Got a settlement. He's going to smoke it all away, but that's all right. It's all right. See, Dan, I'm not putting your business out. See, Dan, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not saying Dan's going to do that. See, Dan, maybe I got to be more, what do they say? Comfort the afflicted and afflict the comfortable and afflict those who are comfortable in their ego and stuff, like Paul says, who are, in their ego. So maybe I got to comfort Dan a little bit. Dan's afflicted. So maybe I shouldn't just spout shit out like that. Dan's we'll see. I don't know. He's listening. A little sensitive about the crack smoking. But that's all right. He can take it. I know this guy. Calling him up. It's live action. People miss Dan and Nicole. They want to know what the fuck's going on with Dan and Nicole. I'm supposed to be on my stream right now. I can only stream for like a half hour. I gotta go to work. They were supposed to come on and say hi. Now they're fucking being scaredy cats. Dan, I know you're watching. You and Nicole, you motherfuckers. We just set this up. See what happens when you have friends from the south side of Chicago? Leave him a voice. Let's leave Dan a voice message. Whoa. No, you can't hear the number that Dan is. There's a number that you can't hear because that's Dan's phone number. I'm not going to give out his phone number like that. Hello? Hello? This message? Yeah. Leaving Dan a message. This is a message for Dan. It's on live stream, Dan. Where the fuck are you? The audience wants to see you. I'm leaving you a voice message. Get the fuck over here, you fucking weirdo. Dan's being gun shy. He's a little nervous. He's a little apprehensive, as they call it. Oh, I don't know. That's that. That's what the stream was supposed to be about. But maybe God had a different thing in mind. Maybe God had something else in mind for this stream. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. We got Shelly here. She's laughing. She's like, this guy's weird. Shelly has seen me a lot of my antics, and Shelly gets a little confused. Whoa, she looks pretty cute. Shelly, can you come up here, please? That picture is very small. I would like to see. Here's what I'm gonna do, Shelly. I'm gonna look at your picture on YouTube. I gotta zoom in. We got Jeffrey. Whoa, whoa. Okay, yeah. Jeffrey Phillips is here. Let me give you a second here, Jeffrey. Let me give you a proper introduction here. Before look at him, he's smiling back. Look at him. He's got his hair. Look at him. He's backstage. You guys can't see him. I see him. It's getting real. It's getting raw. We can't just look at him. He's excited. He's laughing. He's got I think he's looking at Allie. They're laughing. They're talking. He's got his hair down, letting it all loose. Guys, I don't know if you guys realize this in the audience, but it just got real fucking real in here. And this was supposed to be a stream about Dan and Nicole for like 2 minutes. Now we got Jeffrey Phillips here. I don't know what's going on. Allie's making videos about woodpeckers. I'm making videos about leaf blowers. I don't know what the fuck's going on in the world, but we got Jeffrey Phillips. Let's bring him up. Let's just teasing and let's bring him up. I'm gonna say, here we go. You ready, Jeff? I'm scared. I don't know why I'm nervous. I shouldn't be nervous. What am I nervous about? This guy's fucking. All right, let's. Enough. Here we go.
What's up? What's up,
Yeah.
bro?
Look at this guy looking all sweet and fucking petite, fucking handsome and shit. Damn, I might be gay. God damn it. See, Paul thinks me and fucking fuck's his name? Talcott. We're gay. Maybe we're gay. All right, I'm gonna stop. Stop. Not a good way to start.
You're gay? He thinks you and Talcott are gay?
I've been questioning it. I don't know. I gotta keep it open, dude. I gotta fucking if I am, I fucking should come out. So I gotta ask myself. I don't find myself like, where's Allie? Maybe I'm not. Where the fuck is she there? Let me see her.
Cooking.
You pointed at me?
Zoom in. Dude, come close. Come close. I gotta see her close. Sorry, I just need to come say hi to me, Allie. I need this right now. Oh, hi. I saw your woodpecker video.
You see all those fucking holes?
Huh?
See all those fucking holes, man?
Yeah, that's gnarly. So you're woman
I
Unslaved.
you're like, I'm making videos about leaf blowers. Allie's making videos about woodpeckers. The fuck's going on, man?
Yeah, the world's weird right now, Allie. So you're
Yeah.
woman Unslaved now, huh?
What do you think about that?
I love it. I love your journey. I love this process. I love from day one. Look at where we come from day one, Allie. First time I was molesting you metaversally. Like it was a metaversal molestation, you might as well call it. The way I attacked you, the way I was crawling at you. Oh, we got Shelly here. Shelly, let me give you a second. Let me give you an introduction. You look wonderful. You look really nice. You look, ooh, she looks innocent. She thinks she's not cute. She's very cute. Shelly's here. Anyways, Allie. Yes, I love the woman Enslaved. It's been a long journey with us, Allie. And you know what's interesting, Allie? You affected my life that day you rejected me on stream. Really put a fire on my ass. You and Jeff were going to put a...
Truly, was that me? Because I've seen it. I've seen it in you, but, you know.
No, yeah. That day I was like, all right, well, would you hook up? I forgot what I said. Would you hook up with me or something? You were like, well, right now with the information, you're like, no. You're like, I'd say no. And I was like, oh, I was confused. I thought I had a chance to you, right? So then I was like, fuck this. I'm going to fucking leave this goddamn shit town, get a job, and fucking get it together. And that's what happened.
Fuck yeah.
You're rejected. All right, we got to bring Shelly up. Let's get her in here. You're cooking. Yes, but I do like the woman Enslaved. And we got Shelly here. You should talk to her about it. Let's talk to Shelly about this woman Enslaved stuff.
When are you going to start it, Allie?
This Friday. I'm just going to go up, kind of just be there, show up, and see what happens.
Are you going to be a StreamYard thing?
Yeah. Yeah. Similar format as Paul's show and all what we've all been doing recently.
What time?
I'm thinking, so I'm on the West Coast. I'm thinking around 5 to go on my time. I'm not sure where you are.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work because I work in the evenings, but yeah.
What time are you off?
Midnight.
Oh my goodness. Because I was talking with Jennifer, Paul's partner, and she's going to come on at around like 7:30 my time. So we'll just be on and just, I'm planning on doing it every Friday. So I don't know if you work every Friday.
Yeah, I usually do, but I will definitely be listening. If I can ever hop on, I will. So.
And if there's enough momentum, like it doesn't have to just be on Fridays. Like it'd be cool to just kind of go on whenever. But yeah, I hope you see you around. I'm excited.
Yay.
I don't know. Yeah, Shelly. Hi, welcome to my show, Shelly. This is Brian and O'Shea show. This is not the Allie Unslaved show, but I do appreciate coming up and talking to Allie and completely ignoring me. Because that's what we need anyways. We need women. It's not about me. It's about you women. You women are fucked right now. Women are with weird men. I'm not talking about Jeffrey, even though Jeffrey's there. I'm weird.
That was a good one. That was a good transition.
I have a handsome face right here, but I have nothing behind it. I'm not beautiful. This might have something. This might have a little mileage left. I'm getting old, and it's all
Even the kids laughing at you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm all style and no substance. I have no soul. I have no spirit. I'm broken. I'm battered. I'm getting it back.
Don't say that.
Right. Manifesting reality, but no, I'm feeling good. I do. I got my spirit back. But
I
gotta
see
be
it.
honest about it. Gotta be honest about things. I'm in a car right now, guys. Let's be honest about the situation.
Yeah, man. I've been looking for a van for you.
Oh, I appreciate
I had
that,
a
dude.
couple leads last week, but you know, the deals go quick.
Oh, word. Yeah, all that. Anything that's good like that is prices went up. If you want a can, if you want to get into canning, if you want to buy a van, if you want to buy bullets, if you want to do anything like homestead, anything cool, all lumber, if you want to build something, all the prices and everything went up.
Yeah, I find stuff though. I'm a finder guy. I find things. I'm a flipper. So
Yeah. If you do enough conversation, if you put yourself out there and mix and mingle, and if you have a natural salesman type personality and you sell yourself to people and just get yourself out there, there's so much out there. You know what I mean? If you just network and put yourself out there.
I'm a mechanic too. So people, you know, when they sell shit, they call me and sell it to me for cheap, and they'll call me and be like, "Hey, my buddy's trying to give this thing, you know, this vehicle away," and so I get lots of, you know, just whenever I see a cheap van, it's like you pop into my head because you know need a little bit of a bigger living situation. Ford Tauruses are, you know, and it's not it. Yeah,
the three of us, me, you, and Allie, can't roll around too good in a car.
no, especially if it's not a wagon. It's a sedan, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, not a wagon.
Yeah, that's not a lot of space, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say something. I lost it. That's all right. There's something about vans and things and networking.
About Allie, probably.
Networking. Oh yeah. I was gonna say. What? I was gonna say that I'm a mover, so I get a lot of people are like, even some rich people are like, yeah, we're redecorating, so we're just gonna get rid of these multi-$1,000 furniture things. You know, we got refrigerators.
That's why you need a van. You need to be able, you know, like I've always had like a pickup truck, and I make so much money from having a pickup truck. It's not even fucking funny because of stuff like that, where it's just, oh, I'll take that. Or you see it on the side of the road and you're like, wait a minute, that's brand new, you know? And, you know, a truck or a van, it's just, and especially doing TaskRabbit, like, you know, like people, you know, you can get other jobs, like, you know, by going there and talking to people. And, you know, like if you have a vehicle that you can move stuff in, you could just make so much more money.
Yeah, especially with this TaskRabbit thing. Yeah, if I had that as a because I just upgrade, I could charge more. Yeah. Shelly.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Oh, today's my birthday. I am 48.
Today's your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm 48, Shelly.
Little early.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
What state are you on?
He's older than that.
Oh, you think I'm older than 48, you piece of shit?
I thought you said you were, or maybe I guess maybe I didn't think you were older than me, and then it turned out you were older than me. Maybe I thought you were like in your early 50s.
Well, fuck you, Jeffrey. Anyways, Shelly.
Yeah.
What state are you on?
Kansas.
All right, cool. As I make my rounds across the U.S., rolling around people, I'll put you on the list.
Well, I'm right in the middle.
Yeah, I'm going to be right in the middle with you. If you know what I mean. All right. We'll be on the top
Easy,
and bottom.
kids around, Brian.
What's he say?
So it's easy. There's kids around.
Oh yeah. Not bad. All right. Where are we at here? We got Jeffrey Vans. So anyways, Jeffrey, what's going on, bro? I can't, bro, we got you, Jack Talcott, we got a situation with you. Let's,
What do you think about it?
I don't like it. I mean, I like it. I don't like you and Jack Talcott talking, and I do like Allie starting a Woman Unslaved stream. If you get the flow where I'm going with all this.
I'm not much of a talker, but I needed to get out what I needed to get out, and that was never going to happen on the show. So, I just needed a mediator. But I don't know, like, I likely won't ever talk about like that again because I'm over it. Like, it's not a big deal.
You've been on Paul's stream since?
What?
You've been on Paul's stream since? Talk like them streaming you on Talcott?
Interacted with the show?
Yeah, like been up on the panel.
Been interacting with the show. I never stopped interacting with the show.
Yeah. I know, but
it's like extra amusing to me now. It was amusing before, but now it's like really amusing.
I mean,
why would I leave the show?
I mean, no, I was just gonna say, if I was gonna give you advice, I would suggest going on Paul's show and just, if it's possible, just being like, old and just like saying, "Hey, dudes, I want one-on-ones with you." Like, I do want to get. Hey, you guys are on to something. So what's the process of this? How do we?
I don't.
Or you're just like, I disagree with those guys.
Writing.
You don't need what?
To break it up a little bit.
You're muted.
So you think I should go up on the panel and tell them that Hold on. Let me get this straight. You want me to go back on the panel and ask those guys to have a one-on-one? Who's those guys?
No, so basically you go on Paul's show. You say, "Hey, Paul, look, Paul and Z." Basically, it's the Paul and Z show right now. So like, say, "Hey guys."
So you think I should ask Paul Z for a one-on-one therapy session?
No, not Z. No. Let's keep Z.
Because you said you guys. You said those guys. You asked those guys. So that's why I'm wondering, who's those guys?
I know. I made a mistake. Let me reiterate. Let me readjust. All right, so you come up on stream, right? You're like, "Look, Paul, I had to get that shit out of Talcott's thing. I think you might be onto something, Paul. Even though everything in my body is fuck Paul." And you could just say it. I just want to say fuck you, Paul. So I'm going to say fuck you, Paul.
Nothing in me says fuck Paul, though. You guys are assuming how I feel about the situation. I'm not mad at anyone.
Here's my point.
Do we look mad?
Here's my thing. All right, but here's my thing. So if you go up there and right now, if you don't think Paul has anything to offer you therapy wise, and if you don't want to take if you don't agree with my suggestion to go and talk to Paul in a certain way, to me that's almost like, okay, maybe it's not fuck you, Paul, but it's like you're just on the different. You don't look at the way I see that he could either help you or how I look at him. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, I would just like to see, like, I don't know, bro. This is advice. I don't even know if I should be giving advice, but it's just like, I feel like you should go up there ultra humble and just be like, "Yo, bro, what do you think I need to do? What steps do you think I need to take?" Even though I don't agree, maybe I'll go along with it. What ideas do you think I can do to improve my life, Paul? Or start making steps towards some sort of progress that you think I need? Something like along those lines. You know what I mean? Even if you say, "I don't even agree with it, but I'll give it a shot. I'll go along with your suggestions for a little bit. I'll try to come up and be humble and change in some sort of way, whatever it is." You know what I mean? If any of that makes sense.
I didn't really.
Well, I would say that, like, okay, taking from what Brian's saying, it would be interesting for you to go up on there in a different, like, how to describe it, not headspace, but like manner, like going up and like the extreme, like whatever, you know what I mean? Because right now, that's what I was saying about that comment about like the social dynamics right now in the show between all you guys isn't allowing for there to be any true communication either way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like any any further appearance on that show or interaction with Paul, it's like you got to throw a wrench in it to like change up the social dynamic. That's what's happening now, or not. It's funny right now. I mean, like you go up, and obviously the dynamic between you and Z is a thing, and then between you and Paul. But it's almost like at this point, that's what it needs to be radically changed as far as like the emotions and manner which either of you are on the show or present yourselves to each other. But I don't know. Those are the
All right, Nicole. But yeah, we'll get back to that, Ellie. We got Dan and Nicole here. They're the reason for this thing. What's up, Dan and Nicole? We're gonna get back to it, Ellie. And Jeff.
What do you want?
Are you gonna come up on stream or not? You're scared cat.
Oh, because you didn't send us the link.
I said I text you the link, Dan. You got just go to my YouTube channel and the link's on there.
No, we don't subscribe. You say us.
Fucking weirdos. Hold on a second. These fucking guys. Dan, I texted you the fucking thing. What are you talking about? You're a liar.
Like me talking. That's a liar.
All right. All right, here. All right, we got hold up. Hold up. Let me hang up this motherfucker. Oh God, I removed. Hold on. Hold on. Where's he at? Add the stream. All right. While Dan's coming up, I don't know what's going on. To bring him up. They're working. Maybe it's too many people on the shit laptop. But maybe I can only do 3. Oh, I can only do 3. Oh wait. Oh no, there he is. Fucking weirdo. You dumb fuck. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Allie and Dan and Nicole. Yeah, they're having technical difficulties of shit laptop. You're muted. Jeff, do you know Dan and Allie? Jeff? You're muted.
Now we got some mic.
Muted.
Muted. Why didn't you unmute me? I was saying all kinds of shit. That's not a good
Jeff,
first impression.
you're mute. Oh,
You should have told me.
OK's new to
Jeff,
this.
unmute yourself.
Where are
Do you know Dan and Nicole at all? Have you seen these guys on Paul's show at all?
No,
Talking to Jeff and Allie now.
no, we
Okay.
have not seen them on the show.
Okay, well,
Is this your show?
they came on Paul's show. They came on for one day, one episode, a couple an hour or two, and they became superstars and never came back. Everyone loves them. It's thinking about them. Fucking they're just scaredy cats. Dan's scaredy cat.
You know,
That's true. We are scaredy cats.
I'm special, Brian, and you got to understand that. If I want to come on, it's my decision because I'm special. Okay.
All right, hold up, Shelly. You know Dan from the Paul Unslaved show.
Special needs.
No, she doesn't. That's all right.
Was that one visit though?
All right, Dan. Let me finish up something here with Allie and Jeff.
Okay, guys.
There he is. Yeah, see, Dan, if it's not about him, he just leaves. He didn't show his face. Look at that. I know that guy from Chicago, Jeff. That's a crazy guy from Chicago. On Paul's show. It's quite spectacle. Anyways,
And then you tried to have them on the show,
all right,
and they
here's what
come back.
So what if you created a character, Jeff, right? A character, ultra humble guy, gonna listen to Paul, go along with Paul's saying, but it's like a character. Like I'm just gonna show up. Hey, Paul, what do you think? How do you think what do you think, bro? I'm just a humble guy. What do you think? It's like a character. Just go up there as a character. Like,
Oh, you're talking to me?
Let's try to get. Yeah.
You're saying I should go up there as a character?
Yeah, because you were saying you don't think you could see yourself, but then Allie was saying, "Well, what if you go up?" And she was saying with this different attitude. I was saying,
No,
what if you
hold
turn
on.
it into like?
You just said you couldn't see yourself. And
No, you were saying you couldn't see yourself like doing it the way I was saying it, and I said, what if you flip it and
no,
say,
I said you're not going to see me like go to Talcott and talk about Paul for 25 minutes straight. I mean, you're not going to
no,
see
that's
me
what I'm
do
saying.
that again because that's all I needed to do was do that once, just to
Right, and I'm not
get
going to see
out
you go up
what
to
I
Paul
needed
and
to
say,
say.
and I'm not going to see you go up to Paul and say, hey, bro, I want to humble myself and I want to take advice from you. You don't want to say that to Paul either.
I already said that to Paul.
All right, well, maybe I missed some stuff, but like, what if you really hammer that home though? Like
Like
I'm
I
gonna
came
do
to the
whatever you say, even though I don't agree with it. What about that? What if you tell him
I don't even know what you don't agree with me with. I came on the show. I came on the show an open book and being honest and saying, hey, you know, like I'm not a perfect human being. I'd love to get something out of this if there is something going on here. I came to the show and said that several times for weeks on end, and then whatever happened happened, you know. So maybe you missed, you know, you aren't on the show that much the last 6 weeks. You come in for a little bit and then you leave. We've been on the show a fuck lot longer, you know, like more in this past couple of months, I think, than you've been because you're not always there, you know. And I'm not always there, and Allie's not always there. You know, like it's too big of a show to make any sense from. When I first started watching the show, Paulie was doing 2-3 hour shows a day, and I was like, man, this works really well. You know, and then he just went off the deep end and started doing 10-hour shows for some reason, and it's just you can't, you know. And then you go up there, and he's like, "Didn't you hear him say this earlier?" And it's like, no, I don't have 10 hours to watch your show every day, you know. So it's like there's a lot of it's just not. It needs moderation, you know, and it's just you can only try so many times and have something not work before, you know, you kind of have to realize that it's pointless.
Here's the situation. Here's how everyone's looking at it, right? Oh my, yeah, I know, Wobbly Boost. He said my mic. Oh, I gotta buy a $1,000 laptop. I gotta keep working. I gotta upgrade stuff. I know. Sorry, guys. I'm doing a tethering from the car on a phone. I know it's not on a $100 laptop, so it's just like we're gonna have technical issues here, guys. And but here's the deal. Here's the deal, Jeffrey. Here's the thing.
Here's the deal.
I think she's laughing at the fact that you're giving me advice right now.
Fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
Something
So
about me asking Paulie
here's how
something.
what you say? Here's how it looks to me. All right, it looks to me. It looks to me like Allie's out the door, right?
What would make you seem? What would make you think that? Because this is like a big problem of what's going on here. What would make you think that?
Because you're on Jack Talcott talking shit about Paul Unslaved, and Allie's making a channel
I didn't
called
talk
Woman
any
Unslaved.
shit about Paul Unslaved.
Well,
and
maybe
both
maybe
of
there
me
was.
and Allie were in the chat all day that day. So what do you're like making things up?
All right. Here's the impression I think I and a lot of others have, but we can just stick to me, is that when you were talking to Jack Talcott, it was kind of like a way to vent about Paul and his show, or talk about Paul and his show in a way that like didn't show that much reverence for Paul, let's say.
Should I hold reverence? Am I?
You should or shouldn't, but I'm saying when you were talking to Talcott and you guys were talking about Paul, it was in an irreverent way. Would you accept that statement?
Why should I be forced to treat him in a reverenced way?
I'm not saying you should be.
Because he has 20,000 followers.
I'm just getting a ground the conversation on to proceed. So we each agree on what we're talking about.
I respect Paul's common law, natural law way of explaining things. As a couples therapist, you know, like I had very low expectations going into this. I don't think someone, you know, I don't think Paulie knows more than me about relationships and getting along. And I definitely know that Paulie, you know, does a lot of assuming, and makes a lot of assumptions about people. And
let
huh?
me talk to Allie.
Okay.
Allie, is there any validity to what I'm saying? That like there seems to be it seems to me, and like it seems like I think it seems to a lot of other people. It seems like that you're sort of making your way away from Jeffrey out of. I gotta take this work call. Really
saying, wait, really quick before we go to that, can I ask you a question? Just going.
Hold on, I can answer this call for work. Hold up. Oh, hi, Jessica. This is Brian from TaskRabbit.
Hi. So I am stuck in traffic on the 17. I guess there was an accident. It is adding 40 minutes to my trip, so I'm gonna have to push it back to you. I'm sorry. I do this. I don't know if you know the 17.
Oh, that's no problem, Jessica. I'll see you there too.
Call it.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Are you in Santa Cruz?
Dumbass.
Are you in Santa Cruz?
Yeah.
Bitch. What the fuck?
How'd you know? What?
You want me to fucking cuss out any of these bitches, these TaskRabbit
Wait,
bitches,
what?
Brian?
What? What just happened?
I said
for TaskRabbit?
no. I'm saying let me know if you need me to come cuss out any of these TaskRabbit bitches for you. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, you gotta act like that. Okay, you're my girl now. Oh, I understand. So
wait. Okay, so wait, I wanted to ask you a question. So would you, going back to when you were asking Jeffrey about him being on Talcott or on his show, talking with him, do you think it is disrespectful inherently just the fact that he's on there having that conversation with him, with Jack? Trash talk.
well, look at this comment from Wiley Boost. He says, "You're a fucking liar, Jeff. You spent 2 hours trash talking Paul." That's what Wiley Boost said. I mean, I'm not saying.
But I'm asking what you think. I'm asking about you, if you thought that was inherently disrespectful, let's say, to Paul.
Well, the impression that I got was that Talcott and Jeffrey were aligning. So here's what I noticed with Talcott. If anyone gets upset with Paul and goes and then will go off Paul's show and go on to a different stream to kind of vent or talk about their frustration with Paul, Talcott's right there. Talcott will jump right on board because Talcott gets beat by Paul a lot, right? He gets beat down. He gets punked out. He gets made fun of, right? So Talcott has all this frustration towards Paul because he can't get his way, right? So any opportunity to bond over that with someone else who's frustrated with Paul, I'll take that opportunity.
Yeah, I see the dynamic you're talking about. I totally see what you're talking about. I would say from what I'm interpreting, I saw something kind of different in Jack. He seems to be coming from a different place. I don't, whatever. From my observations with him and Jeffrey's interactions, it seems to be genuine and they seem to be finding value in their conversation. But again, and that's I still see what you're saying. I still see that dynamic happening with Jack being there to swoop up on anyone who's pissed at Paul and wants to go talk about Paul. But I see that those two are finding value outside of that dynamic just occurring, if that makes sense. But that's what I was asking you. I was wondering, do you genuinely think, do you see? I mean, it's hard to from what I saw, they were playing their conversation on double speed, so it's kind of hard to interpret their intentions or whatever. Or quiet, dude.
Yeah. Hey, someone got a cat. Oh, hey, cat. So Jeff, can you read the comment on the screen, please? Out loud.
What about
Read
it?
it out loud.
Huh?
Read it out loud to the audience.
Oh, Jeffrey, is that Jeffrey?
Jeff's
Jeff's ideology is to condemn anyone who thinks differently through condescending and demeaning. He fails to be open-minded. He's a douchebag.
That's
What about
Guru said that.
Huh?
He said that. That's Radio
Yeah,
Guru.
that's fine. That's it's a low information opinion. This radio guru doesn't know me at all.
Let me read it so I can comprehend it. I didn't even fully read it. Let me read it myself. So Jeff's ideology is to condemn anybody who thinks different through condescending and demeaning. He fails to be open-minded. He's a douchebag. All right. Okay, now I understand. Let me just comprehend the sentence here. Okay, let's do it again. And then Bad Barney says, now that's the truth. Now, I don't know why these people are all going against you, Jeff. I mean, you're up here trying to write, and they're just coming at you, dude. I mean, what's the problem?
It's normal behavior in this type of a scenario. It's completely normal behavior in this type of scenario. I've been here before many times, being attacked by 100 people because I'm having a problem with someone who's a thought leader. Like, I've been here many, many times, and everyone is acting the same exact way as they've acted in the past. You know, like, you think like.
So Brian, so you pretty much you agree with these comments. I mean, obviously, what's Allie's link? Women Unslaved.
Well, here's the thing, Allie. Here's the thing, Allie. I think that you are I think that you and Jeff are basically done. It's just a matter of like a week, a month, 2 months. I mean, you're already starting your show, and I'm not even trying to be cruel or a dick or anything like that. I'm just realizing there's abundance in this world, and like, if you two are together or not, like, how do I phrase this?
What are you doing up here?
Get down.
Get.
Sorry, yelling at my cat.
Jeff, here's how I see it, Allie. It's already over. Unless by some miracle Jeff somehow turns it around and becomes correct, which I don't see coming. You're already doing the woman unslaved shit. So as you continue this woman unslaved thing, like, it's just all over, man. It's just like he's doing.
I don't see it like that though, because I mean, it's you know, it's always an ongoing experience, right? And I think like,
right, hold up.
Like,
Pause, Allie. Pause. Shelly, what do you think about what I'm saying over here?
I'm listening.
You're muted, Allie. But go ahead, Shelly. I just want to know, cut Allie off so that I can hear your opinion. You agree with me?
Do I agree with you or disagree with you?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm not that invested. I just don't really know what to say right now.
What do you think?
Did you watch the show 3 nights ago when me and Allie were on, and Z and Paulie?
Yeah, I'm a lot more than
Uh-oh, guys.
What? Uh-oh.
Oh, got the word wizard. Got the word wizard. Got together. Hi, word wizard. Thank you for coming on my show.
What's up, Wiz?
So Wiz, we've been talking with Jeff and Allie and Shelly. I don't know if I've been too hard. I don't know. What are your thoughts? You got any thoughts, Wiz? Did you have any in particular?
Well, you're kind of breaking up there, and I just got on, so I don't even know what we're talking about yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were just talking. If you're able to hear me, if everyone else's thing's better, you guys can sort of take over if you want. But if you're able to hear me, take the fuck out. Yeah. So he's the daddy. Apparently, Wizard's the daddy on my show. All right. So now I've been talking with Jeff and Allie about Jeff's shenanigans with Tal out there on Talcott's live stream, and how Allie's opening up her own woman unslaved channel, and I don't know. I just give it Jeff the business. I don't know if I'm being too being cruel or But I've been telling him, hey, bro, I suggest you come on Paul's show and come correct, because Allie's, it's over with you and Allie. I'm not even trying to be cruel or nothing. I'm just saying that shit's over, bro. Like, she's on a different path, and you got to get on board because you're getting left behind. You know what I mean?
But she's never said that.
So, look,
She's never said, yeah.
I know she's in denial. She don't know.
Oh.
She'll see it, but that's all right. She's got his. I'm not word wizard. I don't know.
Please.
But I thought something. This will be too much. Am I delved into their business?
Scissors.
I don't know, Wizard. Do you want to get involved in any of this, or I don't know? What are your thoughts?
Well, you know, when we get in these discussions and people get all personal and stuff, start throwing those details out there, that's what gets us in trouble. We're not meant to be so intimate when it comes to relationships. Like I just described the other day in regards to Isaiah 54, there are only a select few people that are meant to be married with children. All the rest are meant to be whores, hookers. They're meant to slut around, literally. But that's what brings us to our life's lessons that make the parents that are meant to be parents so great, because they see that diversity and what the differences cause in regards to one's life. Generally, if you've got somebody that's been a cheerleader in high school, we're talking the feminine side, the woman being a cheerleader in high school, and they get married with their high school boyfriend who happened to be the quarterback on the football team. You have a relationship that is looked at by the general society that it should be positive because both individuals were in a positive aspect themselves. That's not the way relationships work. Positives do not interact with positives all that well. The positive attracts the negative, and the negative attracts the positives. So when we get into relationships at a very young age, where we've been brought up in a good spiritual home setting, we can go out and we can seek those other spiritual entities that we can connect with. But today's positives and negatives have been so misconstrued with what reality is. It's not a positive or negative to be a homosexual. It's just not meant to be. You know, that in my opinion, I don't see homosexuals in the animal kingdom anywhere. You do see dogs humping other dogs and stuff.
Wait, I thought there were dolphins that. Or
Go ahead.
there was some species I thought where it was like two females. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not completely knowledgeable of that. I thought there was somewhere in the nature where two species of the same sex had something going on. But I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I forget. There's some sort of marine animal. I want to say octopus. I forget what, but they use it as a cover to get the alpha male, so to speak, or the head male. They allow them to be around the females, and that's a way that they're able to secretly mate with the females. But again, these are little, specific.
Cuttlefish.
Is it cuttlefish?
I think so.
Oh, okay, something. But yeah, just like another interesting, at least animal insight into that dynamic.
Well, and another aspect, when you look at the animal kingdom, you look at the lion tribes. The females will intentionally go to the neighboring males and get impregnated by neighboring males. That is polygamy at its finest, because they do it as an instinctual survival instinct, because the male won't kill his own cubs. So if she goes out to other tribes and gets impregnated, she can have more cubs. Whereas the male of the tribe,
it makes sense biologically, yeah.
Right. Whereas the male of the tribe that she's in will try to impregnate every female, but won't succeed. So the female's part in that is to go out and make sure that she is impregnated, whether that male impregnates her or not. It's a matter of survival. It's not a matter of choice.
Yeah.
I think that's where people get split up on that. You can have your choice to be homosexual all you want. But if everybody in mankind had that choice and made that choice, then mankind is doomed. That's a doomsday choice. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else, but that's what it seems like to me. I yield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about all these dudes that are rampant, all these gay people around the world? Are they confused? What's going on with them?
It doesn't matter to me. Like I said, that's a doomsday thing. So
it's population control.
Yeah, they'll doom themselves, and that's, you can look at it as a population control. There are things in nature that come about that we're just confounded by, that are operational mechanisms of you're funny, of population control, whether it be looked at as genocide of our own or a bottlenecking by nature. Nature will bottleneck everything on Earth. It's proven time and again. That's what happens. It's a life cycle. You don't get that unless you put your shirt on. So when mankind comes about again, they may not talk about homosexuality, and it may not come about. It's when we start discussing things in our imagination that things come about. Because when we start imagining, well, what would a relationship like be with a man? And then instead of thinking that relationship as a heterosexual relationship where we're helping each other survive in life, it transforms into a sexual relationship. It's not what we're meant to be. Again, I refer to the animal kingdom and lion tribes. The males will often go out on their own and live 3, 4, 5 males at a time because they're not allowed in a pack. Each lion is allowed one pack, and that pack is a pack of females. So if there's one male lion in a pride of females, what are the other males going to do? The option is either somebody kills them or they leave and make their own tribes. So you have little bands of male tiger or male lions that are going around. They're doomed. Literally, they are doomed. That's a population control.
But do you think we're exactly like lions, though?
No, we're not. We will go out in a pride of male lions and fuck each other. You don't see that in prides of lions. They will go out there heterosexually, help each other survive their entire life, whether they get a pride or not. See, that's why it's so inherent to realize the importance of birthing our children, of bringing children into this. They aren't our children. They're his children. And if we bring children into this world that are not his, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So if I bring children in the world and I'm not acting like one of his children, the children that I bring in, they technically are my children because I haven't taught them about him. That's why I say they're his children. We need to teach them children about him because their parents are. My parents forsake me. That's why I was doomed all my life until I got the knowledge. And realize, people, no one else is going to help me. Just like in that pride of lions, ain't nobody going to help that male lion. No one but another male. And that's only to help him survive. That other male ain't going to help him go find a pride of lions. He's going to go look for a pride of lions. And if that other male's along, they're going to fight. It's only one male per pride.
Hey, Wizard. I just looked it up. I don't know. But there's a list on Wikipedia of list of animals who display homosexual behavior, and it's like 700 of them, and lions are most definitely on there. And they have they have You could literally go on YouTube and see male lions in the wild mating with each other. So,
Right.
I mean, and this is something. This is a big problem I have with Paul's show. Is there's a lot of conjecture being thrown around that isn't true or is not provable. I mean, you know, with all due respect, Wizard, I appreciate you, but it's not true what you're saying.
Well, no,
And I'm not like
out
trying
of context. I think you're taking
to
out of context.
just saying factually, it's
A lion-
absolutely correct.
A lion does not call himself homosexual. He does not see himself as homosexual. I guarantee it. They will commit homosexual acts out of a sexual drive. That is.
Did you ask all the lions?
Listen.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. That makes sense because I've been in a relationship with a woman, and at the time, it felt like I was becoming more of who I was, but in the long run, it was just coping, maybe. I don't know, but anyways.
Right. It's a coping mechanism because he doesn't have a tribe of his own. So to cope with that, they will release the sexual tension of not having a pride. That's a must. Okay. That's not the homosexual identity though. Okay. Men and women will come out in this world and identify as homosexual when they're children because adults are teaching them that. Lions don't go around teaching each other homosexuality because it's better to be homosexual. They still have that intense instinctual drive to have a pride of their own. And that comes by sexual activity. If they don't have that, they have to release that tension. It's just like every creature alive has the ability to move. So why would they sit there still all of their life? They have an intense instinct to move. So they move. Man's the only one that wants to stay in one place and have everything brought to him because he thinks the world is made for him.
I think Jeffrey
Anyway,
ran. He challenged your point of view, and you like your rebuttal. No, he's back. Jeffrey doesn't run. Jeffrey not run. I'll give him that much.
Hey, I'm
Most callers don't run, Jeffrey.
I'll talk to you guys later.
My bad. Our connection sucks.
Bye.
All right, Shelly. Bye.
Yeah, and I don't know if you got to hear that because you guys cut out.
Can you not?
So I'll just state it real quickly again. The lions are not driven to be homosexual. They're driven to release a sexual energy. So when they go through those homosexual acts, that's all that is. They're not identifying as homosexual and refusing to have a pride of lions and go out there and just be homosexual male lions or vice versa. You don't see female lions going out without a male and trying to copulate sexually just because they want to have babies. That's not the way it works. Mankind is one of the very few people that will go out there with that sexual desire and think they've got to release it, have a child, and not even think about the child. Because that wasn't the intent. The intent was to release a sexual desire. See, that's what's missing is the intent. Are you?
Yeah, you're making perfect sense to me. I'm just going back and forth to chat. I keep looking at chat, trying to read every comment. But no, I think you're spot on, Wizard. I was thinking today, I was doing a job with a couple African American women and a daughter. I was giving them the business, dude. We're talking about God. I have no therapeutic shit, but I was just like, you guys got to come on the show. I'm like, this is weird times we're in. You guys are a mother-daughter relationship. This daughter's got to be a woman and not a child and get her own. I don't know, dude. It was just, but they were loving it. They were on board. I'm like, she's a nurse, right? I'm like, yeah, I don't like hospitals. I think they kill people. I wouldn't go there even if I was dying. And she's like, oh, hell yeah, that's the truth. I've seen it. And I'm like, damn. She's like, right. She's like, I see them killing people on ventilators and shit. I'm like, well, you got to get out of that business then. I mean, that's crazy. And then she's like, yeah, I agree. So it's just weird, man. And I was telling him, I go, you didn't hire a mover today. I go, you hired me for this. God put me here for this conversation. You thought you were hiring a mover. And that's how I've been trying to tell people. Anyone we come across, it's probably God putting them in our vicinity for a reason. Even walking across the street, you should ask yourself, maybe God put that person there for a reason. Maybe I'm supposed to go, you know what I mean? There's so much abundance, probably ultimate and never-ending opportunities for God's help and assist or something like that. It's starting to feel like to me. And there's the quickening process seems to be happening on all these jobs I'm going to. Probably this job I got to go. I leave here in a few minutes to go to a job. Probably something's going to happen there. Some conversation.
And then another thing, if I can interject real quick, I don't mean to interrupt, Brian, but back to the other topic. In regards to the Lions and the homosexuality thing, somebody made a comment in the chat section. I only bring it up. I don't mean to rub anything in everybody's faces, but I only bring it up because it is so comical and it does make a perfect point about the homosexuality issue is that the Lions aren't homosexuals. If a dog goes over and humps one of his toys, does that mean he's transsexual of some sort? If a dog goes up and humps your leg, does that mean you're involved in bestiality? You know, so we've got to be very careful of the context of our communications and how we take the terms and usages of those terms. When I was speaking about the homosexuality, I wasn't saying that the Lions don't experience homosexual acts.
Okay, I got a question then that might clarify
I was
things.
explaining that their intent is not to be homosexual.
Okay. So you believe that you're not homosexual until you are in love with another man?
No,
You
I
don't
don't believe that
sexual
you're
act as
homosexual
being-
at all. I believe homosexual is a definition of modern times that exists to allow people a way for excuses. Because again, as a literal man, knowing his juxtaposition in life and knowing his true duty, again, you have a choice of either being one of the married men or one of the whores. You choose.
I'm not sure if that answered my question.
Well, if you want to be a whore, you can be a whore with a man or a woman. But if you're married, you can only be married with another being that can bring in another being by conjoining together to create a new being of the two.
What happens after that?
What do you mean?
What happens to the couple and the kid after that?
Well, and that's why I say we have people that are meant to be married, and after they have children, they will bring those children up appropriately. And yet we have other people that are whores that will bring children into the world because they're releasing a sexual desire. And then once they release the sexual desire, because that's their intent, they don't give a fuck about the child. So now we have a child that's coming into the world, but it's not actually a child of God. It's a bastard. It's a child of man.
And there's no in between?
Well, no, that's what the in-between is. The in-between is all the grays, okay? Color and light. We have a white and we have a black. They are distinctly different. But when you start talking about gray, you have to start talking about shades, because you don't talk about shade of white or shade of black. It is either white or black. And then you have shades in between of whites and blacks that might have hues of colors. So it's a multiplicity.
Yeah, I was going on a rant there.
Elements. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. When I was going on my rant, and you brought me back to what the topic, because I remember what started that rant was I was working with this mother and daughter, and I was like, we were having talks about sex and stuff. And I was like yeah, and I'm thinking now, like, people have sex, just all this bad penis kind of sex, like without the intent of a baby. I'm just realizing how fucking insane it is. What the fuck are people doing? That's such a fucking high risk maneuver. Just such like what the fuck, dude? It's like all these children running around sticking their penises and vaginas and they're all,
well, think about it.
Like, I don't know, man. Things are just becoming.
Even back in the slave days, one of the things they did not prevent the slaves from doing was procreating. They wanted that population to expand. So what they did was they tried to keep the Bible from them and let them procreate naturally as they did supposedly in Africa where they came from, or where they supposedly came from. But the idea is that they left them to nothing but their sexuality. And today we have the same thing. We have the same dichotomy. We have people that are trapped in some kind of slavery, and the only way to release the anxieties and everything is through their sexuality. At least that's what we're led to believe. But again, you know, it's either we bring children in as married parents, or we go around whoring. It's one or the other. I yield.
Well, does that doesn't goes approach?
You're cutting out, brother. You got to say that again.
Or that go against non-monogamy or against monogamy or non-monogamy? Did you say if you're going to bring a child in, you should be a married couple?
Correct. And that's the biblical scripture tells us that it's going to happen. There are more children. There are more desolate children than there are of the married wife. That's telling us that there are more bastards out there. That's what desolate means. Than there are honorable children of the word of our Father that were brought into a married house that is teaching the word of our Father. If you listen to my video,
so we should
spoke about how male and female created he them, and he called their name Adam, and we are his wife. Man and woman of earth, we are his wife. There's already a marriage. That's already the covenant. That's the wedding that we're supposed to be wedlocked to. So we can bring his children into the world, which are the children of the righteous who speak the word of God, so that the people aren't destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because otherwise, if you're not going to teach those children the word of God, they're destroyed just like you're destroyed. I yield.
Can you and Paul have a back and forth about monogamy at some point on the show? Like a little debate? Like
I don't think we went back and forth. I think
you haven't. You need to.
Excuse me.
Must have been a dab hit or something. Those things will kill you.
Yeah. We haven't actually gone back and forth on it, but I did express my thoughts about it like I had before with Isaiah 54. You know, there are more desolate children, which are bastard children, than there are of the married. And that's where I get the concept there that there are certain people that are meant to be married and brought to bring in children of Jesus. And there are people that aren't. And those are the ones that go around as whores.
I'll just push for it on Paul's show. I'll push for the interaction between you and Paul on this topic. But anyways, so this I mean, I sort of resonate with Paul's idea because I envisioned like we're going to be on a piece of property together, a bunch of us at some point, rolling around together in a non-monogamous way, and we're going to kind of just raise children as a little bit of a community. That's how I see it. But you think there's something? You think there's something wrong with that vision that I have?
No, not at all. I think it's a wise idea to bring communities together of people of like kind, so that we can have a community of people that are monogamous and know how to bring up children on their own, but yet are surrounded by other people bringing up children on their own, so that when they run across problems, they can seek that same counsel, the same kind. Whereas in the communities that we have today,
but I see the non-monogamy.
We have all these people that are married, but they're not in a monogamous relationship. So everybody, 95% of the population, I assure you, is polygamous. They're out there fucking around.
Well, I kind of with Paul's ideas, we're going to get this piece of property. We're all going to be kind of like, not that we're trying to get pregnant and shit, but probably something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. We're rolling around with each other, and but then I also see like all these bastard children or children that need parents. Like we can start bringing them into the fold somehow, or children that are like in fucked up. I don't know, or children need parenting, good people around him. Like,
Well, you
getting them
gotta,
the
you gotta
phone.
be careful. You gotta be careful in the sexual orientation, though, because again, it says in the scripture that thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. So once you consummate a marriage, you decide to start bringing children into the world. That's your wife. That's your husband. And you don't share that. You can share your children. Yeah, my kids went over to spend the night at a friend's house. Their friends come over to spend the night at our house. That's the way it works. That's how we school each other in our differences. Because our children will express what our parents are saying and doing. We don't have to indoctrinate our children.
Yeah.
That's damn sure.
Yeah. We lost Jeff and Allie. Maybe Jeff and Allie weren't the center of attention there long enough. Now they're back. Sorry, I keep insulting them, and then they come right back.
Well, it
I
might
insult
be a
them for
bad
my
signal
insecurity.
too. It might be a bad signal too,
No, I know.
because you're breaking up again.
I know. I got this $100 laptop. I'm tethering from my phone.
Okay,
Fucked
there's
up.
one thing you need to learn. I don't run.
Well, Allie's about to run from you, so you're gonna be chasing her. So you're gonna be running. You will be running, chasing her down, trying to get her back.
Someone said something about Allie crashing her shoulder while riding away from me the other day. That was fucking hysterical. That was so funny. We were dying.
Yeah, she rode up the
Something
cliff. You
else
guys are
came out
riding.
on
You guys are riding up the mountain.
It's a funny show.
You guys are riding up the mountain. You guys are riding up the mountains of California, just riding, and Allie's like fucking kind of fed up with you, right? She's at the last, and then you go, that fucking Justin Padini, and she just drives right off the cliff. And her last words are, Padini. You know, there's some gurus that will have they want the voice, they want God to be their last thought, right at death. And here's Allie jumping off the cliff, yelling Padini. So Padini's her last thought at the moment of that. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. I turned my camera off. Maybe it'll help. Some
Panini?
here. I don't know.
Austin Panini.
But here's the deal. Wizard. We're gonna be on this piece of property. We're gonna be rolling around with each other. We don't have to roll on penis vagina. And probably people aren't gonna get pregnant accidentally, I don't think. Maybe. But like I don't think there's gonna be too many like marriages and like I think the monogamy. I don't know. Maybe I don't know, bro. This is I don't know about it.
I think you're thinking about a marriage in a different fashion. Again, when a man and woman consummate their wedlock, it's through intercourse. It's through the sexual intercourse. They have an intent to bring a child of God into this world. And so therefore they go forth with an intent in a sexual intercourse to get that woman pregnant. Otherwise, if you're not doing that, then I urge you to use protection when you release that sexual desire. No reason to have children on accident. You know how it works. That kind of thing is done on purpose.
All right, I'm not saying I don't know. I don't know. So look, I don't know how my ideas might change, but I don't know. I don't envision. I don't know. I just envision it. We're on the property. Okay, say one couple does want to have a baby. They say, okay, I want to have a baby. Let's have a baby. But they don't want to be married, and they still want to be non-monogamous. I think that can be. I think that can. I see some validity there. You're saying nah.
I'm saying the validity is there as long as you use protection. The validity is there as long as you don't consider it an accident.
No. Let's say Allie, for example. Let's say Allie, for example. Me and Allie are on property, right, with a bunch of people. And me and Allie decide that Allie wants to get pregnant from me, right? So I impregnate Allie. But me and Allie also agree that we're non-monogamous. So I'm saying you would have a problem with that. Well,
if two people are single and they have no children, get together all you want. But if somebody's already got a child by another being, then those two beings are consummate. They are wedlock. They created a water bond. They're already bonded. You, as a single man, not being bonded yet, need to wrap the pecker and make sure that you don't bring an illicit bond into the world known as a bastard child.
I get that. But I'm saying me and Allie, we agree. She wants to have a baby. We're trying to have a baby, but we also want to be non-monogamous.
No, you can't do that. If you're having a baby, it's with the intent to be married.
Yeah, but here's how I envision it. So then once we she gets pregnant.
But yeah, you and Paul need to talk about that, Wizard.
Yeah,
like,
Wizard's all
you guys
quiet on
don't
the show.
agree
He's
on
holding
that.
all this in. Yeah, I'm
Like,
frustrated with Wizard too. He's been holding all this in. I mean, I'm not telling Wizard what he should do. It's like,
it's just,
you know what I mean?
it's a
I don't know.
very
He
different
has the
environment
idea.
on his show. Everyone acts so differently on his show.
Because here's how I see it. So me and Allie agree to have a baby, and even if we wanted to be, let's say we're like, okay, Allie, we're gonna be right. Then I'm looking at all these other girls on the thing. She's looking at the dudes, and I feel like there's some unnecessary frustration, weird shit. We're all helping raising each other's children. We're around each other. It's like, why? What is this one-on-one? I don't know, dude. I'm not seeing it right now, Wiz. I'm not saying you don't have there. I'll fall in love with Allie, and there'll be something I'll have different feelings. I don't know. What do you think, Allie? When you become pregnant with my child, is it okay if we're non-monogamous, or you agree with Wizard?
No.
I don't know, man. I think, like Wizard said earlier, there's a lot of gray area, and I'm not sure. I can tell you from my perspective, like, if I'm having a kid with someone, and again, this is just my whatever, off the top of the head. If I am having a kid with someone and we're in a non-monogamous type situation, a polyamorous situation, that brings some concerns. That kind of like, I've never really spoke about this, but I was in a almost 10-year relationship that half of it was an open relationship. So it's like, I don't know. Again, I don't want to, I'll be talking about it this Friday more. How about that? I don't want to say too much here, but there's a lot of gray area, I think.
Yeah. Well,
but I like how you shift a bit to we're now planning on having a child. I like that. You gotta keep going.
Yeah, a lot of people can't see that you and Jeff are already over with, and they can't see that you're already pregnant with my child. I mean, I see it. I don't know what everyone else is missing in the goddamn picture. It's clear as day to me. But
I thought she was getting chubby. I was wondering what that was.
Oh!
Well, you know what I mean by already. Like, she's already out the door, Jeff. So, I mean, clearly she's not, but she's already pregnant. So, if you know what I mean.
I'm metaversally
already out the door. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know.
She's metaversal.
No future, no past. So she's pregnant.
She's actually sitting right next to you right now, right?
Well, no, she's out doing her own thing. She's out gardening, and I'm out doing some man shit, some blacksmithing. She's not sitting next to me on a fucking lot street doing some real shit in the world, bro. She's breastfeeding while I'm blacksmithing. You know what I mean? Fire, I'm banging on steel. She's breastfeeding the baby, and I'm banging on steel with fire all around me. I'm sweaty. I'm ripped. I'm shredded muscularly.
Yeah, dude, that's hot.
I'll take pictures of that. Remember, I'll hold the camera.
Yeah, you can cuck it out. Cuck it all day long, dude. You can just look at me all blacksmithed and ripped out, sweating, just beating up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'll be retaining.
Anyways. Yeah, I got Wizard to turn his camera off. Wizard does not want to be seen in public with my goofy rants. Wizard's over me. He hates me. I'm a dumb fuck. All right.
Stream bad.
Brian's chopping wood.
You.
Yeah, chopping wood. Chopping wood, cheap girl. That's right. Chopping it. Wood. I got the wood out. I'm chopping it.
I thought it was steel. Now you're lumberjacking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the wood out. I got the steel.
Oh, the wood to make the fire to heat up the steel, right?
That too.
Yeah, the wood fire, the wood, the boners. Yeah, fire.
Boners?
Yeah, the wood. The wood. That's the wood.
Wood.
The wood.
Ah, okay, I got it. Chopping wood. Got it.
Got the wood out. Got the wood out with my fishing pole.
Got to run. Good to be here. I'll see everybody next time.
Later, Wiz.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll see you later. Hey guys, actually I gotta run this job. So I can't believe take my point. The camera on. I'm gonna be late for this job. I got Allie here with her boobies out. Allie, I never seen the top of your breasts, your cleavage. It was nice to see it today. Sorry to talk like I've never seen your actual breast. I see a little bit of your breast.
I know you
nice.
haven't seen my actual breasts.
What are you talking about?
No, I mean
She
even
was
the top,
a
even
kid.
the cleavage. You got the cleavage out today. That was nice. It was a nice little surprise. That's what they call it.
You're
Cleavage,
welcome.
top, right? Yeah, I appreciate that.
Anyways.
What?
Huh?
I gotta go to a job.
What about those melted bricks?
No, don't talk about melted bricks. All right, we all have to go. Good luck today on the
Allie.
task round.
Allie, go in my
impregnate-
DM. Allie,
Huh?
go in my DM. Send me some pictures in the DMs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we just took some good pictures.
You got any bikini pictures?
Better.
No, ultrasounds, Brian. Ultrasounds.
Are you gonna send me some pictures or no?
We'll talk about it later. You gotta go to work. I gotta
Send me
go.
a bikini pic. Send me a bikini pic right now. Right now. Chat. I'm such a scumbag. See, game is no game. I gotta stop doing that. Can't be thirsty and desperate. No game. Just have her do it on her own volition. Don't even ask for them. That's the game. No game. Anyways, I'm late for this job, guys. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm a weirdo. I did it. Creeped it out right at the end. Right at the end, I fucked it all up. Get out of my dreams and into my car, says Wobbly Boost. God damn you, Wobbly Boost. I'm late for this job, you motherfucking weirdos. I got the most views I've ever fucking had on here, and I'm fucking leaving the stream. What the fuck's my problem? Can't take me anywhere, even on my own channel. All right, Allie. Send me the goddamn picture anyways. I don't know. Is that... Send me the fucking pic. Is that... I don't know. Now I'm backtracking. I fucking said I did something wrong, and then I do it again. Okay, guys, I'm late. I gotta go. I love you guys. See that? My teeth yellow. I'll whiten them. You put coconut oil in you, and you swish it around for hours. It'll get them white eventually, because I'm not smoking weed. Look at those eyes. They're blue. You have my child. All right, I'll see you guys. I'm late. I gotta go to this job. I love you guys. I love you guys. Leave it to cleavage. All right, see you later. I'll see you guys later. I like guys. I love you guys.